So you don't know. We got a nice video for y'all today. And I gotta be honest with y'all, this right here, one of the best purchases I made in a while. It definitely enhanced my experience, especially y'all know I undertook just that VR racing thing recently. And this right here is a life changer. It is, especially when playing Gran Turismo 7. Of course, I use the Quest 3 for anything PC like the ACC, the Settle Corsas of the world, the Automobilista 2, whatever PC racing, but for PS7, not PS7, what's that PC? PS7, the PS5. But for the PS5, I don't know why y'all ain't got it yet. This is literally the price of two controllers, y'all. A VR headset, bro. Like, seriously, get one, invest in one, and play with it. Now, I've been seeing a lot of reviews lately, and the gameplay that y'all about to see before I get into the tips I'm about to give y'all for this VR headset. The gameplay that y'all about to see is after a long, frustrating day getting on, playing Moser, getting dive bombed consistently, and just feeling just being in a bad mood. And I took a break, came back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna touch that Mozart, that race B no more. I'm gonna go to race C, and changed everything. Just the experience was better, and you're gonna see how inside of this car looks like a spaceship. Like that. When I sat down in that car, I felt like I sat down in that car. Like, bro, look at this new experience. Wow. Now I'm gonna show different views, of course, because the visual, the angle is a little weird because they only show one eye. But hopefully you all enjoy this gameplay because the strategy was just perfect for this race. Now, as I said, I'm gonna give you all some tips because one thing I've been seeing people worried about is their eyes taking a hit from just constantly, the lights from this OLED display, right? I recommend getting yourself one of these. Now, I don't wear glasses. I don't wear glasses at all, right? But if you got glasses, make sure it got that glasses that protects you from UV rays and blue lights and stuff like that. So this protects you from this is a blue light glasses or whatever blue light protection or just a gaming glasses that if you sit down in front of screens for a long time, this helps keep it out, man. You see, it's kind of yellow tinted, and it takes away a lot of the aggression from the light. So I put this on whenever I'm in my VR on both of them, on the Quest 3 and even on the PS5. Y'all could look it up. I'm not going to recommend no specific brand because I've been changing between brands, and whatever I see really good reviews, I usually buy them and then test them out, and if it's good, I keep them. So I'm not going to recommend any specific brand, but just do your research and get yourself a pair and add it to your things, man. And you could just put it on. It fits really well. You don't have to, it's no big struggle to fit it in or anything like that. So I recommend getting a pair of these. The next thing for people who experience motion sickness, I use this right here. This. See this? A small fan. Just have it blow into your face when you're doing VR. Whenever you're doing VR, especially with a lot of movement, just have that right there just blowing at your face. It helps. It helps. Trust your boy on that one. It might help everyone, but most of y'all, it will help. Just get a nice fan. And I got AC in this room. The only time I put that on is when I'm over there, playing that VR game right there. So anyways, those are the tips right here. Hopefully y'all enjoy this gameplay. A really nice race. I'm probably going to chop it up a little bit and I'm going to do a voiceover, of course. So enjoy the gameplay. Have a blessed one till next time, y'all. Peace. Now I got a nice race for y'all today, and let me know if y'all like this format or if y'all want me to show like the full race because I'm gonna chop it up. Now the voice recorded, guess what? I recorded everything and y'all gonna see me like speaking here, like I recorded my live reaction, but guess what? The mic was actually muted, so I actually didn't get to record my natural reaction and what I was thinking at the time. So I'm gonna try my best to replicate it here. And I actually raced this dude right here in the race before, and I came second in that race, but he started off in first. And one thing I learned that he was a really, really dirty driver. Anytime I got really close to him, he started driving left and right and started swaying his car a lot. And if I attempt to overtake him. He was trying to run me off the road. So that's the type of person I'm dealing with. So as soon as I noticed that, I'm like, yo, I will have to probably pit early or else he might hold me back. I ain't gonna front with y'all. I was like, I'm not gonna go out there and get killed trying to overtake this dude. He's a maniac on the road. So then I started strategizing in my head. So first lap, I'm now trying to, you know, get my tires warm, trying to keep as close as possible. And look at this car, man. Look at inside of this car. Like, I have to admit, y'all, VR definitely changed my perspective on sim racing. Now I feel like I'm really getting to experience all the different cars and how unique they are and how they separate themselves. Instead of just driving something that outside just looks different, when I'm sitting down in this car, I feel like I'm like snug, like it's in a spaceship, like it's a real concept type, new type car that I'll probably never ever get to experience. And that's what I felt sitting in this car right here. Now the view was a little bit limited, I have to admit, but it was still enough for me to race and be very competitive. And you're all gonna see at certain points where I'm looking at the corner and all that, the apex, I'm looking directly at it, and it's definitely helped. Now as you'll see right here, as I said before, I did go to the pit really early just to avoid that dirty driver, because I know eventually he would have probably killed me, man. I have to be honest with y'all, man. So that's why I had to just leave him. Just let him be. Just let him be. So of course I didn't switch no tires. I went in there early, no tire, no gas. I think that's the best strategy out there, because it will save you a lot of time. Now, you will have to fight the car a little bit to keep it on the road, because it's gonna slide a little bit because the tire is gonna deteriorate over time. I think in this race, I did adjust my brake bias a lot, you know, put it more on the back, so it will give the front tires a little bit more life, because the front tires will get destroyed in this race, because it's a lot of sliding, a lot of corners, man. So it is what it is, but you'll be all right once you know, you could control your car pretty much, man. But again, yo, VR, the view, the angle, the experience, what more can I say? And I'm used to the PSVR2 right now. I got it, everything dialed in right now. My recommendation, of course, is put up the brightness on the game itself and the saturation, and drop the brightness on the headset personally. And that's pretty much all I know right now. I'm gonna keep looking out for stuff to try to improve it, but I'm really comfortable right now. And of course, the recommendations that I made earlier in the video will also help your experience, and it will help you save your eyes, man. Especially if you plan to put a lot of hours in with this VR, it definitely helps. Now I see these dudes, I'm praying right now. I'm praying that they actually go into the pit. One decided to go into the pit. That's the W, and I think he actually crashed. A lot of people are crashing on that pit right there, man. Believe it or not, right? The first race I did, I actually crashed in the pit, but it was very brief. But yeah, that pit right there is it's really shaky, man. You have to know what you're doing, man. As y'all saw how I executed, that was off of experience, right? It's a pit that you could get in there at high speed, but you really gotta hit it perfect. Now I'm on the chase, so I gotta be a little careful, because I saw earlier he was in a battle and he's not scared to get physical, man. So you gotta be careful. People like this might run you off the road. So right now I'm looking for the perfect timing. I can't over jump it, so I'm just trying to cut down as much time as possible. Again, one of the downfalls with VR is you don't really see the leaderboards that you normally see on Gran Turismo 7. So you could see if you gaining some tenths, or like a 2 tenths or 1 tenth or whatever. You don't see when you're gaining that time or losing it. So you out there just pretty much driving, y'all, and all you seeing is the tire, the position, and the lap, and you just gotta race. You just gotta race. Now, of course, I did switch to the radar so I could see if any car is around me, because of the limited view in this car. And look at the side mirrors. The side mirrors barely giving you anything, man. You really cannot rely on that side mirror. I don't even think it have a rear view mirror, if I remembered. So I was using the radar excessively in this race. Now I hit him the little okie doke right there. You see, as I moved to the left, he tried to block me off, and then I hit him a quick to the right, and I got that overtake that was pretty much nice and smooth, man. And probably one of the only overtakes that y'all are gonna see. Y'all hear that? Yeah, there was a crash in the pit again. I keep telling y'all, man, everyone keep crashing on the pits, man. Again, that was one of the few overtakes you're gonna see because it was more based around the strategy of me going into the pits early. And currently I'm in fourth place. Remember, I don't see any leaderboard, so I really don't know when they're going into the pits. I just gotta drive. I'm seeing my position. I'm seeing how much laps I'm on. I'm seeing the tire wear. I got the radar, and that's all the information, of course, with me knowing how much fuel I have as well. But I'm not seeing the leaderboard, so I can't tell who is pitting when and where. I'm just driving, y'all. So again, I'm in fourth place right now, and now approaching that final stretch for the end of the lap. And every time I'm coming around here, I'm praying somebody pits so I could undercut them, man. And here it is right now, man. Fourth place. As soon as I cross there, you see I'm looking to see if anybody's going in there. There we have it. There we have it. Now I'm in fourth place. I'm feeling good about myself. My strategy worked. But remember, I can't tell how much time, between me and them. So I'm putting the pedal to the metal right now because I don't know if who's coming out with fresh tires, because some people actually change to fresh tires and they're going to be gaining some time with those fresh tires versus my, abused tires at this moment. So now it's on. We're just trying to get these laps done. But I have to say this, spoiler alert, they're not gonna catch back your boy, man. They're not. Just gotta be honest with y'all, man. But overall, man, my experience with this VR since I've been having it has been shaky in the beginning, but now it's great. I love this PSVR2. Every car I sit down in just feels unique now more than ever. Before, yes, they would feel different, but come on, we know what it is, man. It was pretty much just skin deep. But now that I feel like I'm sitting in these cars, like this one right here just felt like I was in a new age type of spaceship type vibes. It just felt real cool, man. Although it was visually restrictive, it was still such a great experience, and just, it just stepped up everything, man, for me personally. Now, of course, I could race better, but that's going to come with time, y'all. That's going to come with time. For now, I'm just enjoying the experience and learning little tidbits here and there to try to, cut down that tense, just to try to get faster in VR. But overall, I don't know how y'all race without VR, y'all. I don't know. I know a lot of people get motion sickness, and I did recommend some solutions to that. Hopefully, those help y'all out. My advice is this: if y'all could get one to test it out, do it. I don't know if y'all might have some type of, rental service or something, or like I bought mine secondhand. Personally, I got it off of eBay. I didn't buy it new at all because it was very hard for me to fit it into my budget, especially with me getting the Quest 3. So I had to find it secondhand, and there are a lot that's going out there for secondhand. And sim racers should take full advantage of this, man. I saw some updates coming with it might, with eventually it's going to be going to PC as well. So I don't know about that. But for now, Gran Turismo 7 in VR is the way to go for me personally, man. So again, they're not going to catch me back. Right now, I'm just pretty much finishing up the race. I gotta keep on point, I changed the map so I could see that. That's the only way I could see how far they actually are, how much time they're gaining on me, because I cannot rely on the leaderboards or anything like that. So I could only use the map. So you gotta just figure out your way to wiggle around all this. So let me know what y'all think about the race. Let me know what y'all think about the tips. Y'all know it's your boy Sim, first time to the channel. And make sure and follow my Discord, man. The link will be in the description. I'm trying to put together a racing squad so we could work together and get better at this game. Anyways, y'all, till next time, how blessed will be safe out there, y'all. Peace.